welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a video on my 1 month post-op appointment and how it went and everything. So at my 1 month post-op appointment, they had told me that I lost 32 pounds, which heck yeah, like that's so good. I'm like hecka happy about that. And then also that my vitamins and everything, like I was getting the nutrients that I needed into my body. The only issue that I did have, and it happened because I decided to take a trip to Las Vegas. So my body actually got dehydrated and I was really sick for, I want to say like 2 days, just in a lot of pain and stuff. And I had to make sure that I was like drinking more water and eating more food. But that's hard for me because like since after this surgery, I have not had an appetite at all. Like I have to force myself to eat. When I eat, it's like I'll take like 3 bites and then I'm full. Like it's crazy. And I didn't think that that would happen to me. Like I didn't think that I would be full so fast. I thought it was just, people made it seem so difficult and stuff. That appointment, and I guess I just didn't realize like how difficult it really is after surgery. Like a lot of people say like, oh, you get the surgery and oh, that's fine, whatever, you're yeah. And then that's when I started realizing like, wow, this surgery, it isn't just, oh, you get the surgery and you lose weight. You go through battles every day. Sometimes you don't want to drink water and you have to drink water. You have to drink at least 64 ounces of water a day to, feel like you're going to be okay. And you can tell, like, just how, based on how you're feeling, that you need more water or you need to be eating more. Like, your body gives you those signs. You get, like, little cramps in your stomach and you get, like, little pains in your sides and stuff. And to me, I didn't realize, like, dang, like, my body actually tells me, like, what it needs now. And instead of just like, oh, I'm thirsty, but in reality you're really not. So it's just so different to, you know go through that. And then, I want to say 2 days ago was my first day back at work. So, that's different. It takes some adjusting to getting used to and stuff. But to be honest, I'm glad to be back. I missed work. I can't stay home all the time. I realized I got really lazy when I had a month off. I would watch a bunch of TV. I wouldn't really do much. And then, so now to just be back into a routine, it makes me feel better. I'm 4.5 weeks out right now, so they say week 6 I can start going to the gym. And for me, I feel like that's really important because I was really into the gym, and I just want to be able to get back into that routine of just knowing that I'm working on, my tightening my skin and stuff, because I don't want loose skin. I know I can't eliminate it all because I don't know how much weight I'm gonna drop. But after just a month being out and seeing that I lost 32 pounds, I don't notice in myself, but a lot of people tell me that they notice. I mean, like they say, it takes you a little bit longer to notice that you're losing the weight and stuff. And I think that's just going to take some time. But I do notice like my clothes fit a little bit looser. I wear different things now. Crazy part about it is like some days, like, to be honest with you guys, 100%, because I'm not going to lie to you guys, I wish that I didn't get the surgery, just because there's a lot of precautions that you have to take. And it's a lot different than just losing the weight on your own and stuff. Like, you have to take your vitamins every day, and I take my vitamins 3 times a day, so every 2 hours I'm taking vitamins and I'm drinking water. And then you have to make sure you're up early enough so that you can get enough fluids in throughout the day. You have to be up early enough so that you can eat throughout the day. They want you eating like 3 meals. And me, I can barely eat like a couple bites of something and then I'm full. But I did want to talk about like the diet, like what I was able to eat, because a lot of people have been messaging me like, well, what can you eat? That's weird. Like, you're restarting your whole stomach and everything. So basically on days 1 through 7, I was able to have like chicken broth and jello and like sugar-free Gatorade and water. A couple other things, but that's kind of it. Was just a straight liquid diet. And then on days 8 through 14, I want to say, I was able to have applesauce and like cottage cheese, and like you introduce like kind of more, it's like the puree stage. So then you're introducing like, you know, um, there's a list of stuff like you can have, but it has to be blended. Everything has to be blended. And me, I'm not the type of person that's gonna like blend my food because I'm hecka picky. Like I I don't like a lot of foods, so it's kind of hard for me. So I honestly just ate like a lot of applesauce, and that was like my go-to. And I could have popsicles and stuff, so I ate some of those. And then stage three was a little bit more, soft foods. So they wanted me to have like canned chicken, like canned tuna, like stuff like that. But then again, I'm picky Rachel, that's me. So I was kind of a rebel on this stage to where I had like rotisserie chicken and I would just like chew it a lot, like so that I knew that it was small enough and soft enough and stuff to digest. And I didn't really have an issue, so I did that with like eggs. So now I'm on stage four, which you're on this stage from day 31, so from your 1 month post op appointment until you lose 61 to 75% of your body fat. So until I get to that point, I won't have like starches and rice and breads and stuff like that. So it's mainly just entering like a lot of protein into my diet. One interesting thing is I cannot do protein shakes. I don't know why. Like I used to be able to do protein shakes like no problem, but my stomach is so sensitive now that like I gag, like I can't do it. And like the protein drinks, like half the time they don't even taste like protein. It's just in my head that it's like a powdery substance, and it just, I don't know, it makes me want to throw it up. And so I for protein, I try to just get it all in my food if I can. I even tried like a protein powder, and the protein powder I couldn't do, but maybe because I just wasn't mixing it with the right stuff. I have to try to be a little bit more optimistic on that and try to widen my variety of how I'm going to take my protein, because I have to have my protein. Protein, vitamins, and hydrating yourself and eating, it is so important now. And it's just so hard for me. It really is. It's a lot of people like say that, it's easy and stuff, but for me it has been difficult. It's definitely been a change for me, and it's just made me want to focus more on my health. It makes me want to realize like, wow, you weren't even taking in that many calories before surgery. You weren't drinking what you should have been before surgery and stuff. And luckily for me, like I cut out soda like a long time ago. I cut it out like prior, like, I want to say like 2 to 3 months ago. So that wasn't hard to let go for me. Um, but like drinking the Gatorade Zeros and stuff, it's hard now because they taste so sweet. Like I literally, I think it was on like day 7 or something. I had a Gatorade Zero and I was like, man, this is like making me nauseous. So then I I drink them like here and there, but they're just so sweet to me that I'd just rather have water. So I really just been drinking a lot of water. I drink tea sometimes, and I put like a Splenda in it or whatever, a sweetener, so that it's not like so bland. But it's just different. It's so different how much changes. And it's crazy because, my sister, she had came to me and she was like, hey, like, I'm so proud of you. I'm glad that you're doing this for you, and she knows how bad I wanted the surgery and like how low I thought of myself and how bad my self esteem was and how bad my depression and anxiety was. So she knew that I finally got what I needed. Not that I care what people think of me, but I genuinely just care how I feel about myself and my happiness and what makes me happy. And I realized like that was the surgery. And then just for her to come to me and be like, you know what, like, I want to change my eating habits. I want to change, my routine, and I want to be healthier because I can see that it makes you happy, and I can see that, it's important. It really is. It truly is. Sometimes we don't realize, like, yeah, we're young and we want to eat and do whatever we want. No matter how we look, we're always going to compare ourselves to people and say, I wish I can do better. I wish I was better. And the way that society is nowadays, it makes it so difficult to love yourself, like genuinely, because there's so many people out there saying, oh, you shouldn't body shame, but then, there's people saying you shouldn't appreciate your body if you're bigger, and, so that just makes it difficult. Like, society, people are so messed up. People will find anything they can to pick at you and bring you down, and to me, that's just terrible. I could never be that person. I know I've been a toxic person before to people, maybe in the past, but I could never degrade somebody and tell them that they're not good enough because of the way they are. And I will never do that. Even when I get to my goal weight, no matter what, I will always support everyone for their decisions. And to me, who cares what you eat? Who cares what you drink? If you're happy with yourself, then your happiness is all that should matter. And in reality, that's the truth. You shouldn't base your happiness off of how people talk about you, how people, say that you should look or what you should do. When in reality, a lot of people don't practice what they preach. A lot of people say, oh, you should do this. But in reality, like, they're not even happy with themselves. So how can you tell me to do something when you don't have that love in your heart to do it for yourself? A lot of people have also messaged me and said, like, wow, girl, like, you're crazy for doing the surgery, you could have done it naturally and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, I could have. I could have. I did before, and I'm capable of it. But this was the route that I needed to invest in. I needed discipline for myself that wasn't just by myself. I needed, if I ate something bad, I need to throw up. I need to, take that action, take that serious step to make myself eat right. And I know that sounds bad, like I lost control of myself, but in a way I did. I lost, everything that I had of my self control, like the way that I would eat and stuff. And, I needed this. I needed the discipline. I need, something that's going to work for me. Whether you agree with me or not, I just feel that that's what I needed personally. Also, to those that are proud of me and happy for me, I appreciate you all so much. I wouldn't be here doing this right now if I didn't see that you guys were invested in it. And I do want to keep going, and I will keep you guys updated. And I plan on, sharing all my progress with you guys. I take pictures daily. I don't want to post too much because I want to wait till I can see a difference. But I'm not going to stop taking pictures and stuff. So the progress will be there when we're ready, or when I feel ready. And I just want to say thank you guys for watching. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Share this video. If you know someone that's interested in weight loss surgery or anything, you can always direct them to me. I'm an open book. I will tell you the good, the bad, and the ugly of what I've experienced so far, and I will support you 100%. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.